9 years old. But I'll share about living in the neighborhood. The first one is park. Park is a public area where you go to rest, walk, and play. So you don't often go to the park to rest, you often go there to rest and play. The next one is zoo. Zoo is a place where various kinds of animals are kept for people to see. So you often see a zoo in your neighborhood. You can see that there's a lot of animals in a cage and you come to see them. The next one is children's center. Child care center. So this place is a place where children are taken care of while their parents are at work. So parents will give their children to the child care center, and then because maybe they don't have a brother or sister, so the parent will give the children to the child care. So the worker at the child care center will take care of the child for a while, like the kindergartner. The next one is artist. Artist is a person who makes artwork. So artist is a person that makes artwork, and it was very pretty. So they need to have a good skill to draw, so they could draw pretty beautiful painting, so they could be an artist. So artists usually draw very beautiful, like Leonardo da Vinci, Picasso, and a lot of more artists, a lot of famous. So artist is a person who makes artwork, and their artwork is very beautiful. So the next one is improve. Improve is to make something than before. Maybe when you're drawing, at first you draw very ugly, but then you improve, you draw better and better. So improve is to make, maybe when you're doing a test and then you fail. So the next time you're doing a test again, you have improved. So you have passed, so you have improved the test. So the next one is a venue. A venue is a wide street in a city. So a wide street is a street with a lot of people walking around. So that was called a venue. So in a city, whenever there's a street that have a lot of people, wide street in a city, a lot of people walking, so that was an venue. It was not traffic jam. Traffic jam wasn't. Traffic jam was just like car waiting. It wasn't car venue. So the next one is scientist. Scientist is a person who studies science. So scientists study science. So I have said that a science is technology. They make technology or something. So they study science. Maybe they study about the earth. They study about the animal. They study about fossils. So scientists study a lot of things about the world, the earth, the plant, the animals, the mineral. So the scientists study many things about science. So the next one is architect. Architect is a person who designs buildings. So when maybe they have a plan to build, so they will rent an architect. So then the architect will draw a design for the building or the house. So they make it perfectly. So then all the worker in maybe that building, they work and then they build what the architect draw. So the architect doesn't need to be an artist to draw, but they need to draw carefully. They need to draw straight. And an architect, when they have finished the drawing, they will give it to the owner of the house or maybe the owner of the building. So they can see that if it's okay or not. Then the owner of the building or the owner of the house will give them to the worker, and then the worker will build the house. So the last one is inventor. Inventor is a person who makes something new. So Thomas Edison, he makes a lot of new things. He made a light bulb. He made light. They call him rich or something. So he made light. So inventor is a person who makes something new. So every person, invention. So he made a new invention. So that was that was a thing, a new thing that the inventor had. Like, the inventor is a person that makes something new. The invention is something that the inventor made. So an inventor is something like new. When you make something new, so you're called an inventor, and the thing that you make are called the invention. So living in the neighborhood have a lot of place. You can have a park, you have a zoo, you have a child care center, you have shopping mall, you have a police station, you have fire station, you have a hospital, school, and there's a lot of places in the neighborhood. So living in the neighborhood, we have a lot of things. So that was the end of today, living in the neighborhood. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you again. Bye bye.